From Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Late with the swing there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Now he breaks his bat. The underhand flip, not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Yeehaw! Just underway here in Cleveland. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Harper takes it in for the out. And there's two away. Here's Francisco Lindor. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
That's the ball low.
Lindor swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. How about a scouting report on him? Trey Turner digs in for the Guardians.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Tapped softly on the ground.
That's a foul.
And foul ball. Next one
That's
misses. Ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Little dribbler up along third. And that's a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Chop to third. And
That's
a foul
foul.
ball. 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Aaron Judge
That's the ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball low.
And
No,
another
that's
ball.
in.
That's in
One.
there. That's strike one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And ball
Ball
four.
four. Take your
Judge takes his walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Man at first, one away. In the dirt, blocked. Just
That's
missed.
low. That's the ball.
And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
So a walk
Nope, ball
puts
four.
runners
Take
at
your
first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bryce Harper in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Judge over at second. Ramirez over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the DH, Kyle Mansardo. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that's a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Strike two.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Nope, ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swung on, belted. Going, gone. A 3-run homer, and they add on. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Next to hit, Angel Martinez.
That's inside.
With
That's
how
the ball.
good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Ball, that's in. Yeehaw!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Popped up. Arenado settles underneath it. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. One up, one down. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Right through there for a strike. Williams, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. He goes down looking.
Batting ninth, third base.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center. DeLauder gets under it, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Bo Naylor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Man at second. Stays alive. That one missed. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike one. Runners on the corners. No outs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Here's a 1-2.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. And a run scores on the double play. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Jose Ramirez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Marte over to first. And Ramirez is set down. 3rd out, and that ends. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 3rd inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
This one in the air, center field. Martinez moving under this one. And there's one down. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
Ball.
That one missed. High fly ball, right field. Judge on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball.
Check swing, didn't go. The count now 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Bryce Harper digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Manzardo batting for the 2nd time And that's strike one. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
No, that's the ball.
Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Smith to second and two. What a play.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. We're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money.
That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Francisco Lindor.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball out.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Got him swinging. Jorge Polanco stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to left his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Two down, bases empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. digs in now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom four. He's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out. At least to begin the inning. A new arm into the game, the righty, Joe Ross.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, left field, Gurriel on the run. And there's one away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Walked his first time.
Bo Naylor.
That missed. That's a ball. Ball.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The Guardians up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Check swing went around. That's strike two.
That's in. Ball.
This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 7-0.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. Now all even up. Sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here. New inning getting started. Now the D-backs catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Ramirez sends it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And the back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryce Harper digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And a foul ball. Right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And a curve is down and in. Foul ball there.
That's the ball.
Nice grab to first, and they get the out. Chase DeLauder now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Chase DeLauder.
This one in the air, center field. Carroll under it, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. And
No,
takes
that
low
missed.
for
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. DeLauder takes it in for the out. 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 6th. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Martinez.
Nope, ball.
Right through there for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swung on, popped up left side. Takes it in for the out. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann.
Second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Ground ball right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That's a ball.
Schneemann leads off first with 1 away. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Throws to second. But he's in there easily. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hammered, base hit. Flying around third is Turner. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Out towards right center field. Martinez on the move to the alley. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Jorge Polanco blasts one out. And they're on the board. It's 9-1. One down. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
No, that's down. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you...
Righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Vesta.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's
Alvarez
down. That's the ball.
Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Judge has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now the 4-hole hit. For the Guardians, right? Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. This to center field. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the catch, one down. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit.
Designated hitter, Kyle
Sewald, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers.
Well, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2.
Ball. Ball, that's outside.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Aaron.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
DeLauder on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 8th, Daniel Schneemann. In for the Guardians.
Ball.
Sewald goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
That one to first. He steps on the bag, 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on.
And that's awfully close. I don't know.
How you take that? He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one popped up. Lindor under it. And that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the ninth. Francisco Lindor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throws to second.
Put a very nice.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Andrew Walters.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ball.
In the dirt. Man at second. In the air left field. DeLauder takes it in for the out. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Gurriel swings through it for strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez settles under this one. And there's two away. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
That's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got it. That's the ball game. Williams with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mom and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Club. West Side players in the West Side store, showing West Side love to the West Side Club. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Malibu Creek.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta sow those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack over your head. I'm over their heads, I'm over